Okay, hello, Dr. Bloom here. Wanted to give you a video about environmentally friendly and burial options as part of our section of Death and Dying for Human Development. So what do we want to think about? Well, what I wanted to do was to give us a overview of some options that you might want to consider that could help you in your own processing of the topic of your own death and dying, making plans now instead of later. Some of these burial options actually can be relatively inexpensive, and you could save people many thousands of dollars by purchasing something today and just saying, this is what I want to do when it's time, and they will feel so happy to be able to fulfill your wishes as you make them known. I am personally interested in environmentally friendly burial options. Let's take a look here and scroll down. This is from a website called talkdeath.com. Let's see what we have to consider. I'm just going to go through them. A simple wooden casket. You see a depiction here of a simple box that is comparatively inexpensive, and there's ways you could decorate this box to personalize it if that was something that was of interest to you. It says it is a simple coffin or casket, solid wood with no glue, metal, or varnish in order to be considered green and to be accepted in most designated green burial grounds. Many funeral homes will be able to tell you, if you do not have a place to be buried already, where you can find a green portion of a very large cemetery, or maybe that's already been part of the plan, and you're already aware of that. Cardboard containers, woven caskets, this one is interesting. This is literally a shroud that you can be dressed in, and it looks like, from what I understand, it is some green cemeteries and some funeral homes offer burial shrouds to purchase. They can also be sourced online. And let's see, you can also just use a cotton sheet, they're saying here, if it's something that you would find appropriate. Let's see here, I'm just looking through to see, I know there's something, yeah, so they give you instructions if you're going to use a shroud, and you would actually, of course, work with a funeral home and a cemetery to follow their recommendations. We'll talk more about mushrooms, but you can actually have mushroom spores inside the cloth, and so that mushrooms will decompose your body. These do not exist yet, but there's a concept where your body would be placed inside a pod with a tree on top of it. They do not sell those yet. Biodegradable urns. Certainly cremation causes some pollution. However, can counteract this pollution with a biodegradable urn. These are urns. I'm partial to these, where you can grow a tree out of them. There's different companies here, so you can look at them. They did say, let's say these are the ashes here with the soil on top, that these ashes can be difficult for the roots to survive in. So it looks like it's probably a good idea to either, what they're saying, to scatter ashes in an area where the trees are, or I'm sure there's ways online to see how to mix just a little bit of ash, maybe plant many trees. In fact, there's a way to have a memory forest where you can have more than one tree, and you can learn more about how that is done. I think these were kind of beautiful, these paper and fiber urns instead of a urn as they sell them now. This is lovely if you like the ocean, an urn designed to float and dissolve in water. So ashes in there and pushed out to sea. That's kind of beautiful. Rock salt urns. that will kind of dissolve in the ocean. Plain wooden urns. Be green or eco-friendly with no metal glue or varnish. And the idea is to be completely biodegradable in the material that you decide to wrap around yourself after death. There is a video here, and I'm not going to play this, but so you can see, you could Google that. And this is again the concept of letting mushroom spores to eat your corpse. All right, hope that's helpful. Gives you some new ideas, a fresh perspective, some reimagining your life after. And I had a student who Googled these and said they were about $100 to $150. Some of them came with a tree sapling already in them, and some that you would design yourself. I'm going to buy one of these, and I'm going, or maybe several of these, one a year. That'd be interesting, one a year. Have them collected in a container and kept dry so that they could be used after my passing for a little Carla Bloom forest, a fruit tree, orchard, or forest area. All right, take good care. Thank you so much.